Off, and we are going live now with the Freedom Club to go and help students maximize their profits and get sales with dropshipping. Welcome, Freedom Clubbers. Give me a couple of seconds, guys. Let me get myself organized. Give everybody a couple minutes to jump on in. Sup, Simon? Welcome to the stream. Emily and Lucas, welcome. Sup, Florian? How you doing? Sadesh, nice to see you. Welcome. For those of you who want to watch over on YouTube, I'll just drop this link here. Okay. Abby, welcome. I'm going to share my screen in just a second and we'll get started. Okay, Deborah. I really appreciate my help. Stuck on what to do next, big time. Full access to your ad account, be pain-free. Okay. Be pain-free. Who am I talking to here? Deborah. Rodney, welcome to the stream. So whose is this one? Deborah Bispam. That's how I say it. Bispam. Deborah Bispam. Be pain-free. I'm just floating up your account. You sure I have access? Better Kitchen, Belux. There's no be pain-free. Although, it might be down the bottom of the list. Is it owned by a different business name and all? Do we actually have Deborah in the call yet? Hey, Josh and Mel, welcome. Bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to see if I got a invitation to this one. Give me a second. Be pain-free. Okay. We're in. Lauren, welcome. All right, be pain-free. This is for you. Last 30 days, we've got broad audience therapy wrap. And we've got $136 per purchase. Okay. Okay. Cost per click of $2. Click-through is pretty good. CPM's a little bit expensive, but those stats don't look too bad. So the product itself is $149. I'm guessing this costs about $30 to $40 to buy. Here's the thing. The reason why this is coming in so expensive is because your cost per click is about $2. If we can get it down to $1, we're going to halve your cost per acquisition. So your cost per purchase should halve. The reason why this is expensive, it's not because you're doing anything wrong. your click-through rate is actually quite good here at 3.6%. That's actually really good. But your Facebook account is quite fresh, so your CPM is quite high. That should probably come down in time. Now, let's talk through your ad setup. You've got a broad audience therapy wrap testing as the campaign. And inside here, we are just testing. It looks like what you're doing here is you're testing, you're just testing ads. You've spent way too much money testing your ads. What this has told me is these ads are pretty good. Facebook can't get you the sales you want for the price you want when you set up your campaign like this. Once you've got good ads, and look, the clinical studies here, this is obviously killing it. $35 a sale. When you've got good ads, that's step one. And you only need to test your ads for like $20 to $30 each and say, hey, you know what? My ads are tested. That's step one. Step two is taking the ads that perform best. And in this case, looking at your click-through rate, they're all performing well. So take them all. And now your next job is to create a new campaign and to test audiences. You know what? I'll do it for you now. I won't publish it because Solar Spot. No, not Solar. What's your name? Who's Solar Spot? Damon. How you doing, Damon? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Couldn't remember who owned your store for a bit there. All right, now we know which ads are going to work. Okay, so we're going to go create a new campaign, and we're going to create sales. Inside this new campaign, we're going to have a bunch of ad sets, and each ad set is going to have all the same ads in there. So this is going to be new, we'll call it new audience testing. We don't call it new, just call it audience testing campaign. You know what? I am going to publish this one and I'm going to turn it off. That way you can use this one. That way all of you guys can kind of see how I go about doing this, right? Hopefully this helps. Audience testing campaign. This is going to be audience number one, and we'll probably look at health products for audience number one. We're going to delete this ad out of there because we don't need that. Inside this ad set, we want, I don't actually know if I won't be able to publish this for you because I don't think I have access to, I do. The pixels there. What do you know? I'm going to say website conversions, data set is the B Pains Freeze pixel. Purchase is there. All this is fine. Now under here, under the audiences, when you're doing your Facebook ads, guys, you have to understand the purpose of what you're doing. If you don't understand the purpose, you're literally just giving Facebook money. So the purpose of this right now is we've got ads that worked pretty well on broad. We want to see if we can make more money, i.e. get cheaper cost per purchases by targeting specific interests on Facebook. Okay, so location, Australia, we're not going to change that, but we are going to go down and suggest an audience. And the audience that I'm going to suggest might be, yeah, that's pretty good. The Healthy Habits website, yeah. What do we got under health? Health and wellness, personal care, boom. I will test that by itself. Now I'm going to actually define it further. I'm going to say people who are into health and wellness and people who are also engaged shoppers. This is my little trick. I find engaged shoppers as a behavior are way more likely to purchase. So we're going to limit the reach of my ads on this one. I'm going to say to Facebook, hey, I actually only want to target these people because if I don't click this, Facebook will try and target these people, but it will do what it calls a suggestion. i.e. I'll target these people when I think it's appropriate, but I'm also going to reach people beyond my audience. It says here to improve performance. And you have to think, improve the performance of what? My ads or your revenue, Facebook, right? If they're going to show your ads to more people, it's usually so that Facebook can charge you more money. That's really what it comes down to. So in this case, now when you're doing a broad audience, which we're not doing now, this is targeting, this is interest targeting testing. When you're doing a broad audience, you don't worry about this. You just let Facebook figure out who it wants to target. In this case, we're going to go further reach the limit of my ads. Now Facebook's like, oh, hold on. What are you doing, Chris? Don't do that. Stay in the current setup, click the blue button and feed me your money. And I'm like, no, we're going to switch setup. We're going to switch setup and do what I want, Facebook. I want to target people who have an interest in health and wellness. Okay, and that's it. We have our ad set now, so we're going to actually copy these ads in. Oh, I just did the one. I can't actually click go on this one. So I won't better publish this campaign because I don't have the access. But you'd add in all of your ads down here, just so you know how to do that. You go into your previous ad set here, and you grab them all, duplicate them into your new campaign, so your existing campaign. Get rid of that. We go audience testing. We're going to go into the new ad set, and okay, the sales objective doesn't support ads with media customized for different placements. Okay, fair enough. It doesn't want us to do that. No big deal. We just have to recreate those ads inside here. No big deal. Just duplicate these, add your videos back in, and off you go. Now, that's ad set one. But we want to actually do some testing here. We want to see if we can make more money with other interests. So let's duplicate the ad set. And this time, instead of health products, let's go find a new interest. This is for pain-free. So what have we got under pain? T-pain, music genre, no. Pain visual art, no. Painting, no. Not much under pain. Facebook doesn't want us targeting people who have, actual illnesses. Pain-free, maybe? Nope. Okay, what are some of the things that people might be interested in if they do suffer from pain? You know what? Let's have some suggestions. Show me what you got, Facebook. Give me some. If we go health products, what are some other suggestions? Physical fitness, maybe. Physical exercise, maybe. Well-being, maybe. Quality of life, strength training, not so much for strength training. Not so much for bodybuilding. I'm looking for people maybe a little bit older who are looking to, let's have a look at the website again. Natural pain relief, back pain, stiffness, sore back muscles. Anyone got any ideas here for what interests we can target for pain? Self-care, maybe. Organic products, maybe. That's food and drink. What about, say, maybe yoga? Maybe that's worth testing. Maybe. We'll get rid of personal care now, so that'd be just yoga. Individual conditions like sciatica. I don't think we'll find it there as an interest. There were times where you could do that. There were times where you could search up people by their birthday. It was really bad. I'll see if there's a sciatica one. But this is half the battle here, is just going in and just trying to find interests that that might be interested in your product. So sciatica is not one. And you could try and find a TV show that might be here as an interest that they might be into. It's really about knowing your avatar. And I haven't sold this type of product before. What else could you do? Recover muscle. What about anything under muscle? Muscle and strength, not so much. Maybe. Friends of, I didn't know you could do that. Friends of men with a birthday in 30 to, dang, that's cool. What else do we have? Hospitals. Hospital medicine, interesting. You guys are going to have to dig deep inside of here and find those interests. I don't want to sit here all stream and look up random interests for no reason. But this is how we do it. How many audiences do we do this way? It's up to you. It's up to you. when I'm doing this and I'm really trying to understand my new product and my new audience, I'm probably doing about 5 or 6. The only thing that stops me is just knowing that some of these may not work. And so I do it slowly. I'll turn, like if one's not working, I'll turn it off and try a different one. You will find one that works really well. And this is how you get a seasoned pixel, by doing this, because you'll reduce your cost per purchase down by targeting the right people. You know, you could try retirement for this type of product. You could try healthy eating for this type of product. There's a whole bunch of different things. I don't know what's going to work until you go and do it. But yeah, I'd start with 5 or 6, and you whittle your way down and you find your best performing audiences, and then you can try and scale to that audience. Even within this testing campaign, you can just change the name of it from testing and turn all the ones that don't work off, and just, let's just say yoga really works. Well, that's the one you're gonna go with. You're gonna add all of your new ads in here, and you're gonna scale this ad set up slowly. And that's how we do it. That's how we do it. So, Deborah, that's what I want you to do for the next, do that and come and see me on Tuesday, and we'll review your stats again. But it's time to go chase those clusters of people and trying to find how you can target them with an interest. Website wise, it's pretty good. It's not quite there yet. Right now, this does a lot of things. When I've seen this product worked, it's worked when you're selling one solution for one problem. Relax, recharge, recover is not a solution for a problem. It's nice words, not a solution. Natural pain relief, that is a solution to a problem, but you're not specific enough about what pain relief that we're targeting here. So we can do natural pain relief, yes. Maybe you want to say back pain relief, sciatica pain relief, lower back pain relief, and down here we've got ease back pain, stiffness, and muscle spasms. Great. Increase blood flow to relieve sore back muscles. Great. Relieve inflammation, making movement easier. Yeah, maybe. Non-invasive way to manage back pain. Yeah, pretty good. So we're talking back pain. Be pain-free premium infrared therapy back and body wrap. So couldn't we change the name of this thing? Premium infrared back pain wrap. Perhaps. Reduce your back pain, that's pretty good. Relief starts here. So make sure this says pain relief starts here. The rest is pretty good. Pretty good website. It should be good enough. We just got to work on targeting the right people. All right, Jordan and Caitlin. Haven't had any traction since launching ads. You ran for a week with only 1 sale, minimal traffic. Calm flow. Slow is fast. Fastest. What is it? What did he used to say? Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Calm flow nose strips. Yeah, I don't know about this product. Sorry, I got a bug flying around. I don't know about this product. I think this product was good, but I don't know if it's good anymore. When I say good, I mean, it had its time going very, very viral. I'm not so sure it's a hot product right now. Does that mean you can't run it? You can run it. You can see how we go, but Calm Flow nose strips, enhanced sleep quality, reduction in snoring, relief from nasal congestion, enhanced athletic performance. Again, choose one. Choose one angle and choose one solution that you want to like really nail into. You'll find the websites that do well on this, they're either performance-based websites or they're sleep-based websites. It's good that you got this image here. This is a very good video too, nicely done. This one here too, good imagery. So here's what I'm thinking. You want me to pay you 49 bucks for one piece of plastic? No. Unless there's more than one in a box, I'm not interested. And if there is more than one in a box, you haven't told me how many is in a pack. So that that thing there where you haven't told me exactly what I'm getting for my money, that's what's stopping people from buying. Also, you've got the no strip journey, but what you don't have is how to use this damn thing. How do you even stick it to your nose? So instead of having that, you should really have maybe as the second image, and this is probably not the best image here. It doesn't really show us too much about the product. This is pretty good. No reason why that can't be your product image. It's a damn good video. What's included in the calm flow? Okay, you got this here. Fair enough, that's there. But really, this needs to be more prominent and it looks bad. You got this tiny little image here. It doesn't look very trustworthy. And then we've got centered text. We don't like centered text. Text should be left justified with an image on the right. And then down here, image on the left, left justified text over here. Right now, this looks like a very untrustworthy drop shipping store. And if we don't trust, we don't buy. Again, where we have repeated information here, if you've already set it up here, you do not need to repeat it down here. People don't like reading the same info twice. It switches their brain off. Sleep better, reduce snoring, boost performance, feel more energized, reusable, and durable. Aren't these the same things you set up here? Good amount of reviews. That looks good. So we do need to fix this landing page. Do I have access to your actual ads? I don't know if I do. Doesn't look like it. So I can't help you with your ads. I have reviewed your website. I can't even spell properly. My apologies, everybody. In the stream, but I can't see your ads. Okay, so you can then invite me to check out your ad account, and we're gonna have a look at that next time we go live. Okay, Abby. That's the name of my daughter, by the way. Can I have a look at your store? Pure Prep UK. 4 to 6 sales a week. You haven't been running many ads on your sessions, so your sessions have been low, but the conversion rate has been around 4 or 5%. Nice. Past week you haven't made a sale, even though it's actually been running more ads and the sessions have gone up. Not sure what happened. So this is common. Very, very common. The way this works. Oh yeah, you're running the utensils. Cool. I don't like the brown on your website, by the way. I know you're going for wood, but it's more poop. And we're selling a food prep store, so maybe have a rethink about the colors. The footer looks good. £39, and you got shop pay. Nice. Why don't we have that with our shop pay? Is that available? Paying for in shop pay would change everything for me. Maybe it's only the UK and the US. Manage and payment settings. Okay. I'll have to have a look at that later. All right, so back to your store. So what tends to happen, as I was explaining? What color do I think? Green? I don't know. Just not poop brown. Green might be good. Green might be a good color. So what generally happens when we launch a store and we launch a product and we launch fresh new ads? Some of us, when I say some of us, 80% of us. Shop Pay is your version of Afterpay? No, it's not. Shop Pay is a payment method for Shopify. And it used to be, Shopify used to integrate with Stripe, and we used to have to go and make a Stripe account. These days we don't have to do that, and we use Shop Pay. Shop Pay is like a a partnership between Shopify and Stripe. It's a company that they built together, and it's a default checkout mode now for cards. And it looks like in the UK, they have buy now, pay later, which is really cool. Very, very, very cool. I haven't seen that on our Australian stores, but if I could have that, I would love that. I'm going to go and research that later. That makes things a whole lot easier. Your website design is pretty good, other than the colors. Again, though, I don't love centered bits of text on a store. I think it looks bad. This is nice, but let's keep things left justified. You see how like centering it doesn't quite look right. So fix that up. Now, as I was saying, what tends to happen? We launch our store, we launch our ads, things go very well for a little while. And what's happening is there is a whole bunch of people, I'm assuming you're targeting the UK, there's a whole bunch of people in the UK who've been thinking about buying this particular product from you or other vendors. Before you even launch, they've been looking at wooden utensils. And the first people that see your ads when you first launch them are the people who are already in the market, ready to buy wooden utensils. Facebook shows them the ad, they go to your website, they make a purchase, and you get happy because you've made some decent purchases in your first couple of weeks. And then the drop-off happens. The drop-off happens when you try and spend more money, or when you put new ads into the account, and it can just happen automatically. In fact, just after a certain amount of time, all the people who are warm to buy your product have now seen your ad. And the people who Facebook is showing your ads to now, well, they're a bit colder. They haven't seen the product before. It's going to take them longer to purchase. And remember, the average purchase time for most customers is 7 days. Think about yourself and your own buying habits. And if you're just learning about a problem in your life that you didn't know you had, for example, learning about plastics in your cooking utensils, it can take you up to 7 days to decide to purchase that product to solve that problem. And it can take seeing up to 8 different ads, either from one business or 8 different businesses to make that decision. So once you're sort of spending a bit of money, you run out of the warm audience. And now you have to make your ads and your product page and your emails work for a colder audience. So one of the things I didn't see, maybe I closed it too quickly, I didn't see a pop-up getting the email list. What I tend to do at this stage is I focus on making sure that my pop-up is converting at the highest number possible. Anywhere above 7 to 8% sign-up rate is what I'm looking for. If I can get people on my email list, the next thing I try and do is make interesting emails in the welcome series that they open and click on. I want to have an open rate above 40%. And I want to have a click rate on my emails above 2%. And if not, I work on those emails and I keep working on them. Oh, don't turn your eggs. Who did that? I keep working on those emails until I get decent click rates, until people are buying off my website after looking at my emails. You did have a pop-up? I did. I may have just instinctively closed it. Check your pop-up form submission rate. Make sure it's at around 7% or higher. And if not, change the image on your pop-up, change the offer, maybe 10% off. Isn't cutting it. I know, for example, on 2 of my stores, your open rate is terrible. I do have a solution for that. On 2 of my stores, I just recently started to give away 15% instead of 10%. And that seems to have lifted my sales substantially. So on my store here, this is Google Postmasters. This tells you how good you're doing, basically. So my spam rate over the last 90 days, and you can see here, I did have a bit of a spike in spam rate. And if I look over my IP reputation, everything's fine. But because my spam rate went up one time, my domain reputation dipped down to low. And my store stopped converting a lot. It was very hard to get sales when this happened. And I had to get my domain reputation back to, I actually surpassed where I was before. I was on medium. Now my domain reputation is high. And this is just for opening emails through Google, through Gmail. So if my score is low here, Google will put all of my emails into spam for people who are receiving them. And if it's high, it's likely that they'll actually land in the inbox, not just in the promotions tab. So Google Postmaster can give you an indication of where you are at health-wise for your domain for emails. If your emails are in the low category and you want people to open your emails, well, then we have another tool we can use. I use a service called, what are they called? Warmly. Now, Warmly are specifically here to help us increase our domain score and get more people to open up our emails. Now, under Warmly, I go and I have a seed list that I've purchased off these guys. It's around about 300 Australian dollars for a month of a seed list. What a seed list is these guys give me 500 emails, email addresses, a list of email addresses that I can put into my email client, either Klaviyo or OmniSend, and I can actually go and send them emails. And I can show you how I do that. Just 1 second, I just have to switch stores. What's my store? What is my store? Oh yeah, that one. So what I do for my emails here is I've got automations. I've got a regular welcome flow automation here, which is where everybody else goes. And then I have a Warmly welcome flow. And if you look over the past 90 days, Warmly welcome flows, these are the people I purchased. So these are email addresses. And you can see here we've got 72% open rate and a 52% click rate. Now the reason why that's so high is because these are not real people. These are Warmly people from the Warmly service. And when they get your email, they open it, they put your domain name and they whitelist it for their Google account. And then every time you send them an email, they open the email, they scroll through it like a person, like a real person. They probably are real people. They click your links, they interact with your website, and then they close it down. And Google sees all that interaction happening and it likes it, and it increases your domain reputation. You won't get any sales from these people. Their job is literally to open emails and click things. You won't get any sales, but you will increase your domain rep, and that will mean that more of your emails get opened. And if more of your emails get opened, more of them get clicked. And if more of them get clicked, the more sales you get. And if the more sales you get, the better your Facebook ads will perform. All right, so I want you to think about domain reputation and improving your emails. I want you to do some A/B testing on your pop-up. So on my store, for example, to get to this point where we have a 7.7% submit rate on this store, and I have a 12% submit rate on my other store. To get from where I was to here, we do A/B testing. So we create A/B tests and we test different variations of our sign-up form until we find out what works for us and we double down. And that's what we do. If you're slightly nervous, your domain rep it'll either be medium or low at this stage. I don't think you'll be bad. But I was able to recover this one. I didn't think it would be able to recover, but it did, and it recovered very quickly. So I'm really happy about that. Now, do I have access to your ads? I don't know if I do, and so I don't know if I can check them, but I have seen this product work before. Check your competitors. Make sure I do have Pure Prep. Make sure you're running similar ads to your competitors. £25, and this top of funnels, £25 a purchase is not too bad. Not too bad. It seems like you're doing a lot of testing here and not a lot of scaling, right? So you got Bilal's videos, great. Bilal's awesome, isn't he? Okay, cool. Excellent. Well, most of what I say to one student does applies to nearly everyone on the call usually. Your CTR is pretty good. Your cost per click is actually pretty good. So I will leave you to go and do to your ad account what I told Deborah to do, and come back in a couple of days and tell me how you go. All right, Chelsea, Rejuverun. Continue with boots, maybe a cheaper boot option. For everyday person who have an elite version, which is off now, discontinue the boots and start pushing the sauna pod. Rejuverun, let's have a look. Let's have a look what Rejuverun is doing. You're welcome, Abby. Ooh, recovery boots. $6.99. Great product. Did you get this branded? Wow, that's cool. I'm going to have to check out your ads. I'm so interested now. Hey, so who is this? Who am I talking to again? Chelsea. Chelsea, I saw that you had a 10% coupon. With a high ticket product like this, you might be a good candidate for testing out a 15% off. So we're selling compression recovery boots. Oh man, that would feel good. Don't know if I'd use it on the beach, but I appreciate the marketing. This is cool, but the problem is he's out of focus. I know that you wanted to show the logo, but I don't like. Look, okay. That's cool. That is very cool. Is that from Section? That's the coolest part of your website. I'm gonna have to go find that on Section because that looks so cool. Okay, frankly, to be completely honest, I wish you were here in person. Chelsea, I apologize. This is going to hurt. Your website sucks. For a $600-700 product, unfortunately, it looks bad. It looks bad. The colors, they're not very bold. The images here, the way that you've put the text and this, it looks nasty and cheap. And we're trying to instill, this is a nice image, by the way. This is very nice. It's the rest of them. It's this. That's lovely. I keep this. That's nice, actually. That's quite good. But you're losing people with this and this and this and this. This website, we got to take it up a notch. Just one notch. Okay. Instead of having ticks, can we find some nice logos or some nice icons to put here? Full leg circulation boost for what? Full leg circulation boost is great. What's the benefit I get out of it? So full leg circulation boost so that you recover faster, or so that it feels good, or so that whatever. Precision targeted relief of what? Elite recovery anywhere from what? What are the benefits here? Okay, now we got XL and XXL height under. That's cool. That makes sense. Again, we've got a weird bit of text here that just sort of sits out in the middle of nowhere, not instilling particular confidence. Recover anyway. This is nice. Elite features. Wait, hold on. It could recover anyway. No PowerPoint required. Really? Wouldn't that be something we pop up here? Like, I know it says elite recovery anywhere, but I had no idea you didn't need to plug this bad boy in. Wouldn't you say like battery powered? Oh no, you'd say rechargeable so you can recover anywhere. That'd be a selling point. That'd get me excited. 4 hours, that's cool. So don't change this, that's pretty good. Elite features, 8 independent air chain, great. Recover faster. I don't love your choice of, I guess, fonts or just the layout in general. It feels very uninspired. Not the images here. These images are great. It's just your use of font selection here, I think. What I'd like you to do is work with Jimmy and see if he can help you just push this up one more notch. You've spoken to Jimmy, you got a few things to work on. You just want to know my thoughts on what you should do. Offer a cheaper boot. Okay. So in terms of price points. It's always going to be easier to sell something of a lower price point, but not always. Not always. We've had students sell expensive things and absolutely kill it. It comes down to a motivated buyer who wants an outcome. And right now, we're not really focused on the ideal outcome. What are we recovering from and why? And you need to give me specific examples. Now, let's just take a look if I can find your ads. See what I can glean from the account here. 2 purchases at $105 a purchase. Huh, that's pretty good. Marie, shop pay installments only available in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom. Since my store is based in Australia, shop pay. That's stupid because my main people that I sell to is the United States. I'm annoyed. I want shop pay installments. When's that coming to Australia? What are we, a third world country? Thanks, Marie. Okay. Race belt. 7 purchases. What am I not getting here? $139 a purchase. Is this the right product? Broad, okay. Oh, this is a different product. Okay, my bad. I've gone on a rant about the wrong product. No, it's the same product. Are you telling me you're getting $125 a purchase, $143 a purchase for a $700 product, and we're not scaling this? What am I missing here? Jimmy, have you got some info on this one by any chance? Because I'm really confused. Chelsea, to me, this looks extraordinarily promising. I don't know why you don't see this. No info? All right. Chelsea, try and be on the next call for me. We need to talk this one through because I need to understand what's going on here. Because to me, this is scale this puppy. Maybe even just giving some more budget to some of these audience testing. Yeah, exactly. And I need to understand the cost of goods. I do, because if you're selling this for $6.99, I'm guessing you're buying this for like $200, maybe $250 plus $150 per Facebook ad cost. You're still making profit, unless you just put the price up. So come to the next stream, fill me in on what I'm missing here. To me, if you can make this website look a little bit better, I think you've got yourself a killer product here, and we can probably see what we can do. All right. That was interesting. It was closer to 900. She must have lowered the price. Even if you're getting $150 purchases at a $900 price point, I don't see the problem. But you know what? We'll have to speak to her directly because I just, yeah, without information I can't really help. All right, Pure Clear Shop Premium Bath Filter. $89 for a bath filter. Australia's #1 bath filter for sensitive. Why does that look like so much of my ads? Oh, you're probably using my ads guy. Great for babies, sensitive skin, ideal for eczema, dermatitis, and acne. Removes 90%, 5% of harmful toxins. No tools required. Cool. Bit expensive though, $89. I can't stand websites that start with "Did you know?" No one's reading. Like this is like a wall of text here. You've got really good things here. Really good. But the layout of this store, it's not there yet. It's not. You got good imagery. It's almost there. It's almost there. Maybe you could have a chat with Jimmy. Jimmy, I know you're busy. You got a lot of people to help. How do you get in contact with Bilal or anyone that can create image or videos? Well, I won't give you Bilal because Bilal is extremely busy. If it's for images, I'll give you my Upwork guy. Just let him know that Chris sent you. If it's for videos, then definitely Bilal. There's Dimas. Give me a second. I'm just giving you my guy. So Bilal for videos is exceptionally good. He is just extremely busy at the moment. We're sending him too much work. For images, Bilal is pretty good, but this guy is my favorite. This guy's name is Dimas. I've been working with him for a while, and I trained him up on how to make amazing amazing images for e-commerce. But he doesn't know. He's not a guy. He's not a marketer. Okay, so you need to come up with your own hooks, your own things you want up here, and he will make it look as pretty as this. So we need to get this section of the website looking better, because right now it looks bland and doesn't make me want to read a single word because it looks like a wall of text. So we need to tighten this up and make it look clean. So Jimmy can give you a hand with that. You sent an invite to the Facebook account. I don't remember seeing it, but I'll do a search. Hold on. Pure clear. Okay, apparently I already have access. Let's see if I can find it. Pure clear. Ad manager. Can Dibbers do social media posts? I don't see why not. But he's not someone who posts, but he can probably like create posts for you. Probably. You really just like doing posts on Facebook? That's where you hire a virtual assistant for like $10 an hour. I haven't touched a Facebook business in a long time. My staff members do all of it. Okay, we got neck pillow. Spent $90. Click-through is okay. Cost per click is good because the CPM is low. No orders. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong store. That's Pure Revive. My apologies, Pure Revive. I don't have Pure. Pure Revive, Pure Clear. Yeah. Oh, wait, Pure Clear. Here we go. I'm invited to manage your store page. No, that's why it didn't work. Oh, wait, no, that's something else. Pure Prep? Nope. Yeah, I don't think I have access to this. I can't see it in my list or my emails. So can you please, Lauren? I don't seem to have access. Can you please? Send me an invite to your page. Okay. Rodney, please review Oz Living Store. Significant drop off between add to cart and checkout. You suspect abandoned checkouts are affecting your results. You've updated your abandoned checkout flow and since noticed standard OmniSend content was underperforming. Yeah, never use standard content. You've now included a discount code, 100%. Reduce your product price by 5. Do you have to have a US company to sell in the US? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I haven't had one. You might want to try adding in... You see, your ROAS is pretty good. Your cost per purchase is not terrible. You might want to try adding in a 15% discount coupon code to your ads and to your welcome series, and also to your what do you call it? Your welcome flow and your cart abandonments. Oz Living Store. Of course I can't find it. Oh, I can never find anybody. There's just too many people on my list. Does Oz Living Store have a different name? Oh, here it is. Oz Living. Found you. Just Oz Living. For testing interest, how much should you spend on each interest for test? 20 to 30 bucks in total before you understand which ones are good. And if it's good, then you just scale it. Okay, Oz Living. So we've got Advantage Plus scaling, and then we've got what I assume is just kind of the same type of ad. Yep, ad set budget optimization versus Advantage Plus. You probably don't need both of these running at the same time. I can't see it being beneficial at all. You might want to just try taking your best... What? No. That's not how we teach you to do things. Why have we got individual ad sets with individual ads inside of a scaling campaign? That's better. Listen, man, turn this one off. You do not need it, and you might find your price per conversion actually comes back down. Okay, scaling. Let's have a look. Let's order these by how much you've spent. C6, video female, $49 per purchase, having spent $400. So I would like to see what would happen if you turn this one off. It's your most expensive ad. And if you look here at performance and clicks, so it's getting the same, roughly the same amount of clicks as your other ads, but it's not getting the same amount of sales. That can happen. What Facebook is saying here is, hey, this ad's very engaging. I think it's the best ad. It's getting clicks, but it's not getting sales. So it's not bringing the buyer intent in. This one, however, is giving you $30 sales. And let's face it, dudes are probably buying this. So it's probably best coming from a man. I would turn off C6. And in fact, you know what I'd want to test? The one thing I'd want to know, I'd really want to know, is it the video or is it the voiceover? So I'd replace it with a male voiceover and see if it performs any better or worse. Also, it's probably time you went out and got some actual good UGC video. Because this is all very AI-ish. Not ish, this is all extremely AI, full stop. Yeah, it's time for UGC, my friend. It's time for some good old-fashioned high quality UGC, and that will really help boost your sales. You're getting sales from women too? Okay, fair enough. But I can tell you, the data is pretty clear. 52, 30, 30. So turn off your 52 and see if these other two stay around the 30 mark. And if that happens, job done, problem solved. If you turn this one off and the cost per purchases creep up on these ones, well, then you know that this one was what we call a leading ad. We don't call it that. It's not what it's called. It's an ad that people see first before they get retargeted with these ones down here. And that could be the case. Either way, I do want to see how this ad set performs without C6. So do that for me and come back in on Tuesday and show me the results. And use Clip would be great for getting some UGC. I've also had a lot of success finding UGC people to work with on Fiverr. Go find yourself a nice Aussie person who can make an ad for you. All right, Sam. Now we're almost out of time, guys. How many more we got? We got Sam, Renee, and Josh and Mel. All right, I'll do my best. Sam, issue with the scaling campaign. Every time you add an ad, every time you try to add an image into campaign, the image does not get into the separate ad set. Is your testing campaign working as retargeting? No, it's not. No, it's not. We do not do retargeting ads with one ad per ad set. You can do a retargeting campaign if you want, but pop in all of your best performing ads in there into one ad set. And you should be retargeting that ad set to your audiences. So people who visited your website, people who've interacted with your ads, people who've watched your videos. Okay. And I think I did that on Tuesday. If you want to see how you do that, you can go watch my Tuesday call. I'm pretty sure I broke down exactly how to do that. Pretty sure I did, if I remember correctly. Okay, the image does not go into the separate ad set. It's like all the images are competing with ad spend. You would love your thoughts on how you can scale your current ads. Flex Hub. I think what you described there is it's just how things work. I think. $35, $21 purchase is nice. Scaling, how much are we spending? $800. Well, look at this one, that's nice. Ad sets. What's going on here? $20 a day, $30 a day. I mean, you're doing this well with the poor ad structure. It's really impressive, but I don't understand. You can't scale ads with what's one ad in the ad set anymore, my friend. It's just not going to work. And here you're complaining that one ad is getting... That's the campaign which you can't add the image? Yeah, no problem. Just make a new campaign. There could definitely be... If you can't add images into here, there could definitely be a bug with this particular campaign. It does happen that you can get bugs with the Facebook interface. If that's the case, switch it off, make a new campaign with those ads, and just move on. And just, I know it sucks. It wasn't your fault, and you know we wish we didn't have to do it. I've had a few bugs on many of my accounts, which meant I had to abandon a campaign and start fresh. It does happen. So I just advise you to do that. But you're doing well, man. These are good cost per purchases. If you're not making enough money, we need to look at increasing the average order volume. For once, ChatGPT is right. If you're not making enough money, we need to increase the average order volume by showing more products or having a good bundle deal or finding some other products that can go with your product. But well done. FlexHub's doing well. Good job. We just need to push it now. We need to get your thank you series. Let's have a look at your I don't want to type in your URL because I'm afraid of what's going to come up. Flex Hub. Okay, there we go. There we go. Why did you have to call it that? Cool, you got lots of products here. So what you want to do is make sure you're selling these products in the thank you series and sending out weekly emails, showcasing a different product. Man, look at these product images. That is beautiful. Dude, come a long way. Go make some money with emails, man. You're going to do great. Okay. Renee, my pause. Nice profitable day today. Hopefully it wasn't a coincidence. I mean, it'll come and go. You'll have days where you're profitable. You'll have days where you won't. And the idea is just to try and have more days where you are. My pause, scaling, $44 a purchase. Okay. Yeah, we need to try and get that down. Oh, and you've been restricted. That wasn't me. Your ad account's been restricted due to your login activity. Okay, fair enough. So you just go fix that. Looking at your ads, cost per result, we want to do the amount spent actually. So C13 is giving you $40 purchases, whereas C18, not so much. I'd probably turn that one off. Probably, but before we do that, we do need to check on your sales. So I'm going to add in a cart. And we're going to add in checkout. This just gives me an indication of if things are actually happening. So this one's had one cart, one checkout. Oh, where are we? Ah. So this ad here, C18. 5 add to carts. 6 checkouts somehow. Somehow someone got to checkout without even adding it to cart miraculously, and only 1 purchase. So this one might not have enough buying power behind it to get the sale.
This is the sharpest and most flexible pet shaver I've ever seen. What's even more amazing is that it can be used to shave the hair.
Pretty good ad. It could be the stress-free grooming is just not punchy enough to drive them. So you could be saying something like, you know, sale ending, 50% off, sale ending soon. Maybe that will help get more sales. Maybe.
This is the sharpest and most flexible pet shaver.
This says 50% off today, and there's a very similar ad, and it's getting more purchases. HLC, yeah, I did go through your stuff, so definitely watch the replay. What would I do here? I don't think your ads are the problem here. I think we need to work on probably landing page and emails, to be honest. Because your ads look like they're performing well enough to me in terms of clicks and everything. Ah, yes, this website. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so let's have a look at the recent data then. Oh, it's coming down. Nice. So some of the changes that we're making are actually starting to work. We still have a bit of an issue here with this ad at 18 not having enough like oomph and the buying power to get people through. You did the video like C13 with the cute oodle and it's doing well. Great. Last 2 days, 100 days in profit. Terrific.
The most flexible pet shaver I've ever seen. What's even more amazing is that it can be used.
Maybe what you want to do is just duplicate this campaign, turn off the old video ad, not on this one. So keep this campaign going, turn off some of your old ads just to see if you can just gently encourage Facebook to spend some money on your newer videos, which may do better. Sometimes I have to do that. Sometimes I have to duplicate a campaign, turn off the old ads that get all the spend, and allow Facebook to experiment with some of my new stuff.
This is the sharpest and most flexible
Beautiful.
I've ever seen, and it doesn't do anything.
That's what we want to see.
To show dogs, cats, and any other pets.
Easy to use, easy to
Dude, this is perfect. Perfect.
This is the sharpest and most flexible.
13-second ad. You said everything you needed to say. You had a cute dog in there. Yeah, man. So I'd probably duplicate, turn off the ads. I get a lot of the spend, and just experiment at a lower budget, maybe just to see what happens. Well done. I'm impressed. And lastly, Josh and Mel. I'd love to help you guys. Hopefully you're still on the call because I got no idea what store you own. Oh, here we go. Floofy. Floofy. Ah, this isn't going to work. I did not approve this product, and if I did, I made a mistake, which I nearly never do. Just kidding, I make mistakes all the time. If I have approved this for you, I've made a terrible mistake because these are very hard to sell. Very hard to sell. If you're managing to sell them, congratulations. I don't know if I have access to your ads. I'll just see. Oh, I do. I do have access. Let's take a look. I'm curious. I've been wrong a couple of times before, but not usually. One purchase at a, yeah, not good. It's not an easy product to sell. Maybe they were at a time. I think a lot of us, myself included, are like, this is great and all, but where am I going to plug this in? My dogs are just going to destroy it. I'd much rather just give them fresh water every day. That's me personally. I think a lot of people get put off with the electricity and the water. So price point 2 is expensive. Your competitor is doing well. What's your competitor? Because I've had, say, probably 4 or 5 students try and sell something very similar. And look, your click rate is good. Your cost per click is very good. Of the 4 or 5 students who have tried to sell this, none of them have been successful. Flowsy. October 7th, October 8th. July. I mean, it's fair to say that these guys are probably making money. Where are they advertising to? Reduce harmful bacteria. Aussie owned. Well, well, I mean, I'm happy to say it looks like I could be wrong. I just put my wife's name in that. Welcome 10. It said I could get up to 40%. Now we can only get, stack it with 10% off at the checkout. Stack it, okay. It's pretty good pop-up, by the way. All right. $210? Jesus. Oh, is this one? Is that solar powered? Cord free and chew free safely. Yeah. This I would actually buy. Cord free. For anyone who's still watching, who I've criticized their landing pages for having centered text, these guys did it well. And they also make this look good. See how it just looks good. It's got a lot of space there. Yours is battery operated? That's not what I saw. Oh, actually, you're right. You're right, and I'm wrong. Cord free, fully waterproof. I need to big sign to come up whenever I'm wrong. These guys don't mention the cordless very much. I wonder why. Okay, why is that the highest rated? Okay, they don't mention anything about the wiring other than it's cord free. Cord and tube free. You have to buy it and see exactly how it works, but if that's working the same as yours, only a few added cards, only a few signups. It's not an easy product to sell. What's the main difference here? Yeah, okay, so your benefits aren't great. Support kidney and urinary health, 3.2 liters. Listen to theirs. Stops algae and bacteria, keeps water cool, large capacity, 40-day rechargeable battery. Now we're talking dishwasher friendly, cord free, chew free safety, fully waterproof and outdoor weatherproof. Just take their benefits, pop them all here. Okay, their benefits are selling really well. I don't see anyone or many people who are going to buy 1, 2, or 3. This is already a high ticket item. And the chances are in the future, if you can manage to sell this, you can pop the price up. I'd get rid of this bundle and save. And you can always bundle and save things later. Let's just keep things really super simple for the people who are interested in purchasing. And see how they got a free gift? You can add a free gift of 12 months of filters for free. You can add that as well. So everything that they're doing, I want you to try and replicate on your page. So about the floofy, they've got a description. Get rid of this about. No, don't get rid of it. Change it from about to description. Some of this stuff you can literally just, oh, this is great. Some of this. In terms of imagery, I like this. If you could do something similar, that would be great for your imagery. Some of this stuff would be great too to have as your images on the page, and then just replicate a lot of this. You can put a bar just like this. You can put a very similar header, not a header, but a very similar thing here. I just want you to replicate their page as close as you can as possible. Ads wise, okay, we got, is that 40% off? Save $95. So on their ads here that are working really well, they have this really nice 40% off image. Make one of those for yourself. You might need to get some proper UGC done. They got some nice images. They got a lot of nice videos. Okay, and your stuff, what have you got going on here? We've got pets, a lot of testing so far. I wouldn't really be worried if I'd spent $200 on testing in this format and only gotten one sale. That's not what testing, when we say go and test, it's not to go and get sales. What we're testing here is this. So what have you got? You've got audience testing. We'll put that aside for now. Let's look at creatives. Good, bad, good, good, great. C1, C2, C3, C1, C2, C5, C3. What you've achieved here is you've found your best creatives. C4 wasn't a good creative. You only got a $6 cost per click and a terrible click-through rate. So you want to take your C3, your C5, C2, C1, and stick them into an ad set now. I know you've been testing cats and dogs and pets. Cats and dogs didn't do so well. Pets did okay. Pets, how much have we spent? Not much. Not much. So you need to do a new campaign. In the new campaign, you should be targeting dogs because this is like cats and pets. It's off target. This is a dog store. So target dogs and put your best ads in there. Set it for $50 a day. And then I want you to be working on your pop-up form as well. You got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited because you've shown me a competitor who seems to be doing quite well. So it is possible to sell this particular dog bowl. And I eat my hat and take back what I said about dog bowls because it's possible. But you'll need to now also work on your sign-up form. We want to make sure that your sign-up rate is above 6-7%. That will help you reduce your costs because you'll have people on your email list and they'll be going through a welcome series, and you can really pull the heartstrings in the welcome series about and have lots of pictures of dogs and happy dogs drinking happy water. So good luck, Josh and Mel. I know you'll do well. I need to stop the stream for the night. We've gone over time, and good luck with all the changes for everybody who's been given a review today. I hope that you guys all can get your work done and go and chase those sales. I will see you all on Sunday for my next product research, and then I'll be back on Tuesday for more of this deep diving on masterclassing. Until then, see